2025 saw the crowning of a new Formula One world champion. But this year also saw a driver cement his legacy as one of F1's greats. Although Max Verstappen isn't champion in 2025, he's somehow the winner who stands above the rest. A historical comeback that ended just short, but arguably a performance in which the runner-up season will be remembered more than the champions. After a rough start to the season that put him out of contention, it looked all but over for Verstappen's fifth title hopes. A ninth place finish at the Hungarian Grand Prix led to a downbeat and defeated Red Bull, who didn't expect to win again in 2025. But oh how the tides turned when F1 came back from the summer break. Verstappen would go on to win 6 out of the last 10 races and finish the season with a consecutive podium streak of 10. His stats on the season are worthy of a champion, as he finished this year with the most wins, the most pole positions, and the most laps led. He also led the most races from start to finish with 4. Comparing his season to his title rivals, he just about outperformed them in every category. And he did all that in a car that finished 3rd in the Constructors' Championship. Just to put his 2025 into perspective, he scored 234 points after the summer break. That's only 24 points less than what he managed to score on the RB19 in the same time frame of the 2023 season. At the end of the day, what matters is the points scored, and Lando Norris had just enough to win the title. It wasn't pretty at times, but his name now sits among F1's other champions. But as we close out this year and move on to a new era of Formula One, we look back at 2025 and remember the second place driver's season more than the champion. He didn't win this year's title, but somehow Max Verstappen's stock continued to rise this year in what was a remarkable season. It can be best summarized like this. McLaren won the Constructors' Championship by 364 points, the second biggest gap in F1 history. Max Verstappen beat one McLaren and finished 2 points off the other in the Drivers' Championship. It will go down as arguably the greatest season ever to not win the title, and somehow that just adds to the greatness that is Verstappen. It says a lot when many pundits and experts across F1 media have unanimously ranked him as the best driver of 2025 without question. He closed out the ground effect era with 51 wins, and he's getting ever closer to Michael Schumacher's place on the all-time list. Nobody knows what the 2026 rules will have in store and how the balance of performance will shift. Verstappen enters the new rule set in a very unique position. He's widely accepted amongst the grid as the best driver in the world right now, which means he can essentially handpick the team with the best car. If Red Bull struggles in 2026, Verstappen will be able to wait it out and then force a move to the team with the best package for 2027. And you can be sure that whoever that team is, no driver is safe if Verstappen comes knocking on their door. I'd like to take this time to thank everyone for watching this year on the Backmarkers F1 show. I really appreciate the support in 2025. This will be the last video of the year, so I wish you all a happy holidays and a happy new year. Big changes are coming to the channel, guys, so stay tuned for updates in the near future. Until then, it's bye for now.